Jewel68 here with Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, July 3rd, 2012. I haven't made one of these, I think, since April, I want to say. So anyway, I'm just going to record this really quickly. I have a bunch of pictures to put in. What's been going on? Well, I got some caught up on my 12 for 2012, which I haven't even posted those, I think, here, but I have talked about them. I got my April one done, which was Phoebe's no-ren, or her door-ren, as I call it. And I'll put pictures of everything at the end that I talk about. I did baby gifts, burp cloths that I buy at the store, and I'm washing them with some new flannel, and I'm sewing flannel to them. And then cutting a little piece of the matching flannel and putting it on a onesie so that it's like one onesie and 3 burp cloths that match. That's my new go-to baby gift for like people at work. So I'll put some of those in there. Finished a Project Linus blanket, which there'll be a picture of that at the end. I turned that in, I started it in like February or March, I think March, and I turned it in at the June meeting. I've started another Linus blanket from this green was just a scrap left over, and then the rest is like donated yarn, small amounts. So we'll see how that turns out. It's the sideways shell, the Project Linus sideways shell. And I'm not sure, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just going to put whatever I have in there, so hopefully it'll be nice and bright and fun. Oh, and I started that last Thursday. Last Thursday? Yeah, I started that last Thursday. This is my first full-size crochet, any kind of crafting project since my shoulder surgery. I had surgery on this shoulder, my left shoulder. A decompression. They thought they were going to have to do some rotator cuff repair, possibly some bicep repair, and they didn't. They only had to shave off a little bit of frayed rotator cuff, and all the rest was just arthritis. It was bone spurs, and God, doesn't that make you feel 90? Bone spurs. When I hear bone spur, I think of like my great-grandmother. But bone spurs and calcium deposits turned out to be the majority of the problem, so I can go to there now, which is exciting. But I can crochet. I haven't tried knitting yet. Knitting uses a little more of my left hand than crochet does. I do most of my crochet with my right hand. So far we're just doing crochet, and I can feel when I've done too much. I end up having to ice my shoulder down, so my body tells me when it's time to quit. Have not started sewing yet because I prefer to use a rotary cutter, and I cannot use it right now because I can't hold anything down. I don't really have any strength in this arm right now. When I try to push, I get sharp pains right there. They did remove part of my clavicle, the end of my clavicle, so that's part of the surgery. Ow. Anyway, I'm doing great, though. I appreciate all the good thoughts I got from people sending good thoughts my way. That was terrific. This gives me the perfect chance to thank Open Jen in person with my face instead of just in writing. She saved the day. It was supposed to be my July 12 for 2012. My 7 of 12 was supposed to be a baby gift for my great-nephew. He arrived 2 months early, and so I moved it up in the queue. I swapped it with my June and started working on it in June before my surgery, and I got the quilt top done, but there was no way I'm so slow. I've only done that one full-size, like, baby-sized quilt. I knew it was going to take me forever, and I was kind of freaking out, and she saved the day. She had me send everything to her, because I had all the supplies, had me send everything to her, the batting, the quilt top, the border, the back, and she quilted it, did a beautiful job. And then she mailed it on to my niece and my great-nephew, and he had just gotten home a few days before she sent it, so that was very exciting. So my niece Sarah Jane was so excited to get the quilt, and she was so appreciative. I think it really touched her a lot, and thank you, Jennifer. It touched me so much. I'm going to start crying. that you would volunteer to do that for me. It was the best get well gift ever, because I don't know, I think it's probably going to be at least the end of this month before I can start quilting and stuff again. I'm just glad to be able to crochet. I'm excited about that. And anyway, thank you. I love you. And enough of that tearjerker stuff. I also have another thank you to Alia7, who sent early my birthday block. We're both in the birthday block swap. I think Clumsy Cord is in there as well. I think that's it out of the majority of Talk to Me Tuesday people. And I'm doing a coffee-themed quilt. And she embroidered, I don't know if you can see this, but she embroidered the center square of this pattern that I picked. I think it's called a framed square, but she embroidered it, and she did a beautiful job, and it's perfect, perfect, perfect. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward to October when I get the rest of my blocks. I've actually gotten a couple of other ones. They didn't actually have anything copy on them, but they were within the color scheme, so that's great. And I haven't even made my sample squares yet because I didn't get time to do that before the shoulder surgery. So hopefully by the end of the summer I'll have that done. I finished all of the birthday blocks that I would need to mail, and so those are caught up, and I will put those at the end. However, I'm only going to put through July because those are what have been mailed. And I am going to be trying to make, I know I say this every time I make a video, I'm going to be trying to make these more often, but I really am going to be trying to make these more often, and I will, even if I have to do them on Monday night, but I will do the others next time. I'll have to look up what number this is. I really don't know. I've been so sporadic with videos over the past year, but we'll try to do better. Julia's trying to get better about managing her time, so we will see. The shoulder's doing better. I will wave like this. That's about as high up as I can go from that direction. And I hope everybody has a great week, and I will hopefully make one of these next week. Talk to you later. Bye! And, sorry, I'm looking at that blanket and I'm seeing holes where there shouldn't be holes. Oh no, maybe they're okay. Anyway,